What's going on, paisanos? V here. On today's Market Watch, I actually have a lot of interesting things to talk about more near the end of the Market Watch, but also in the beginning, I want to start off with Dark Neostorm. But before I begin with that, guys, I want to say please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. Go down below if you have any questions, type in hashtag Q for V, and ask any questions, whether it's about the cards on the market, cards you want to talk about, or anything in general. Also, if you want to join my Patreon, links will be below. Become a Patreon today. It's like $1. I'm going to be upgrading Patreon soon. Now, with Dark Neostorm coming out soon, there's a lot of support for a lot of archetypes, and for some, it's going to be really good. Like, if you're playing Ultra, guys, you're going to get a crap ton of support if we get the same as what they're getting in OCG. Hero players get more cards, Madolches get more cards, Crawlers, Nightmares, Incantations, Rockets, Salamandrates, Guard Dragons, Burning Abyss. There's just so much happening in Dark Neostorm. Hopefully here in the TCG we get something similar, and we get support for all of these. It'd be great. It would really change the meta. This also comes out after the bans in April, and after Power Duelist, which also comes out in April as a huge reprint set, which allows a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players to get cards like Infinite Impermanence, a card which is pretty high in value. I'll show you guys in a minute. I'm moving forward in the market. Lady Debug is starting to go a little bit lower in value. It was hovering around 8s, and it's a little under 8s, and I think I know why. You see, Structure Deck Powered Code Duelist for our store owners is still accessible. We can still buy it through our distributors, and that's what store owners have been doing. Let me show you. Looking over here, we have 74, 178, 12, 61, 20, 22, 278. You don't have to be a genius to realize these are stores doing this. Regular Yu-Gi-Oh players are not just cracking open Structure Deck Power Code Link and just throwing out the Lady Debugs. So what's happening is we're getting a lot of stores who's buying a ton of these structure decks, throwing them on the market, and now they're competing against each other. And that's why we see this card price slowly start to decline. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if this card price declines even further, even faster. Up next, Tournament Pack 8 Garment Sword. Market price says it's at 60. It's actually a lot more. It's about $125. There's one with a little bend, a little ding, about 110. And after that, near mint's about $130 for a super rare from OTS Tournament Pack 8. It's just old cards. Moving forward, Denko Sekka is still on the rise, with limited amounts of supply in the market. Looking at the Battle's Legend Secret Revenge, Light's Revenge, there's 28 of the prices. New Challenges has 9, and the 2015 Megaton surprisingly has only 6 prices. Hopefully you guys have your playset of Denko Sekka. It's a card you're definitely going to want to get. Moving forward, Emergency Teleport. With a market price of $16. Looking at this card, the next first edition one comes roughly around $24. Now here's what gets weird with Emergency Teleport. You got one of these cards at $24. The next one's roughly around $24. The next lightly played first edition we're talking here still is $33. The next, and these are all ones by the way, with solo listings. The next one after that one is almost $44 to $45 for Emergency Teleport. It's just an expensive card. Like, that's what it comes out. It's just an expensive first edition. There's not many in the market and can easily be bought out. Looking at Limit Light You Play, it's about $15 for Emergency Teleport. Will card bring this card back to 3? Doubtful. It's really good, and hopefully they don't. But it's still up there in high demand in the market, with a little bit of access for a lot of players. Up next, Electric Virus. I've been getting hit up with a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players talking about Electric Virus. Everyone's telling me about this card, telling me, hey V, you need to get this card, you need to get on top of this card, talk about this card. It came on Striking Neos, the Structure Deck Yu-Gi Reloaded, but more importantly, the Battle Pack Tournament Prize cards. There's a $16 Battle Pack Tournament Prize cards, which is actually not that big of a deal. I'll show you in a second. But looking at the regular prices of Electric Virus, it's less than 10, it's 7 cents in the market. Structure Deck versions are about 10 cents. It's not a lot of money for this card. It's not a bad card, but I can't really say to get involved in this card and hoping the price goes up really high when there's 139 copies of the version from Striking Neos. There's 70 prices listings of the Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just so many. Now, as far as Battle Pack Tournament price cards, well, they've always been high in value, any version of them. Starting with Judgment Dragon, which is a relatively high price card. And one thing, these cards are high price, but not needed. Let me explain. Judgment Dragon has an ultimate rare printing, as well as a secret rare printing. So no one's going to buy those $25 Judgment Dragons. This is not going to happen. You're like an idiot with Star 4 JDs against the guy who's playing OT JDs. Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragons for collectors. Shine Balls came out super rare, so this version's useless. Chimeric Fortress Dragon, well, there's a Star Foil or the ultra rare. You tell me. Like, it's just none of these are really useful. Ancient City Rainbow Ruins being a $34 card is a joke and a bad one. The reason why is because Ancient City Rainbow Ruins has an ultimate rare that's way better And look, I just want you to look. 34 and then it goes to 50. Okay? Now look at that Ancient City Rainbow Ruins. Force of Breaker. Ultimate Rare. Let's wait for it to load. Market price has this card roughly around $27. Light you played on limiteds are about 22s. First edition light you play you see over here for about 24 bucks, $23, $23 to $24 for this card. So do you want an ulti Ancient City Rainbow Ruins or you want a Star Foil? Once again, like I said, that's why I'm not crazy about the Battle Pack tournament cards. If you can find them cheap, get them cheap, but don't go crazy over them because they are, for the most part, some of them don't make any sense as far as their value compared to the the rarity. The ratios are completely different. Moving forward, though, looking at Maxx C, it's official. There's a Spanish one for $150, and after that, the next Maxx C is $200. That's a little bit higher than the market price of $120 for Ultimate Rare Maxx C. Now, if you want Secret Rare Maxx C, well, this is going to be a little tricky. You see, Secret Maxx C has a $21 to $22 market price. Unlimiteds are about $21, so unlimited Maxx Cs. Now, you want a first edition Maxx C? No big deal. Let's go find out here. It'll probably be an extra $1 or $2. Wrong. It's $44 for first edition Secret Rare Maxx C. $44 for first edition. Unlimited, $21 for Maxx C Secret Rare. It just makes no sense. Looking at Maxx C for Legendary Collection 5 Ds is about $10. Mega 10 Maxx Cs is about $4 or $5. Common Maxx Cs are also about $4. I think Maxx C might have a good chance of coming off the ban, so I really do. But with that said, Maxx C being at these crazy prices is the market preemptively jumping in. And we're going to summarize why a bunch of new eyes are on this market. We're going to summarize a lot of things actually that's happened. It's really been weird lately near the end of the video. But moving forward, guys, Naturia Barkion, a Gold Series Haunted Mine, has been almost bought out. Lightning played about $13. After that, the next one near mint is $20 for Ghost Rare Naturia Barkion, higher than $6 market price. The other versions of Naturia Barkion are relatively inexpensive, except Duel Terminal 3. I expect this one to get sold out in about 2 seconds. I'm dead serious because the market price has this card roughly around $10, DT3 Naturia Barkion, and we're seeing it around 12s. There's a bunch of them over here, but there's 3, after that there's a bunch of 1s and 2s. That's it. Wouldn't be surprised and the Naturia Barkion gets bought out to match his little buddy, Naturia Beast. You know, the dual terminal card is roughly, what is it, $40? About $45 for DT2 Naturia Beast. I guarantee the Barkion can easily hit that number if that card sees play. Up next, Mega Magic Astro Force. A long time ago I mentioned this card, like super long ago. I'm not sure if I did it in Market Watch or I did it in real life, and I got laughed at. I own a ton of these. One, I love the way the card looks. It looks amazing. 2, the card was worth like a quarter for an Ultimate Rare. Came out Legacy of the Valiant. Moving on this card, market price has this card roughly around $350. Not. There's one light you played for $14.50. And after that, you go into like $15 for a limited light you played. And then the next first light you play is handling roughly around $16 to $18 for a Rank Up Magic Astro Force Ultimate Rare. Hopefully you have yours. $1 buy special. A card I always love talking about, a card I always love looking at, is Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. In fact, Shadow and Light Imprisoning Mirror. We'll go over Light real quickly because Light's relatively inexpensive. The DT's version of dual terminal versions of these cards. Light Imprisoning Mirror, dual terminal, is $2 for dual terminal Light Imprisoning Mirror. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, market price is about $250. Looking over here, it's actually almost near $8. Almost fully bought out for Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. Both of these are great cards, and hopefully you guys can get your hands on both of these. I own a playset of each of these, and I really do like these cards a lot. Fire Prison is another card that's not bad against Cybers. I'm not sure if it's good or bad. I really do like its effects, but it requires a specific set of conditions to be made. It came out Extreme Force, Field Spell, all Dragon Monsters on the field gain 300 defense. Not that that really matters. If any Link monsters on the field, not in play can link some of the monsters with the low Link rating. Then the highest Link rating monster on the field. Monsters cannot attack except Link monsters. Apply the following effects while 2 or more Cybers Link monsters are on the field. First effect says, negate the activated effects of Cybers Link monsters. Second effect says, Cybers monsters cannot attack, cannot be targeted for attacks, and cannot be targeted by card effects. You know, I don't hate Fire Prison, but I wish it just said Cybers monsters. First of all, it still would have went under the radar if it said Cybers, because almost nobody played it. What, Link Revo? Firewall, I guess. But for the most part, nobody else really played Cybers monsters. Number 1. Number 2, the fact that it's Cybers Link monsters kills this card for me. If it says Cybers monsters, this card would be a main side deck staple for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players going against Salamander Greats. Up next, Swat Frog. This card keeps going up higher in value, slowly, and I'm trying to keep your eyes on it, because what's happening with this card is insane. The comments are still about $2 to $3, but looking at OTS 1 Pack 3 Swat Frogs, the Ultimate Rare, well, It's about $66 for a lightly played. Nearmint's going to cost you $70 for a Swap Frog. Yeah, that's crazy. Next, Card of Demise. Another card that actually starting to go up a little bit. Card of Demise Secret Rare. We have a German at 16, Limited at 17, and a first edition Secret Rare at $18, higher than a $15 market price of Card of Demise. The Millennium Pack is about $16. It's actually a little bit more stabilized than its Secret Rare counterpart. I think a lot of you players moving towards Secret, and to be honest with you, I don't think there's no wrong answers. As your resident rarity whore, I will tell you, I like the original print Ultra Rares, but the Secret Rares are also nice as well. And updated card text isn't really that big of a deal. I mean, it doesn't look too crazy as far as it. They both look pretty clear. If you held both versions of the card, Secret Rare and Ultra Rare, they look pretty clear. I like them both. Change Appearance is from Turbo Pack Booster 6, and it's dirt cheap. Market price of this card roughly around $6. Looking at it, it's $4. Under its $6 market price. You can see right there, $4, $4. For Changes Appearance. Now, I don't know. I think this card has a lot of potential, and it's a lot of wasted potential. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are looking forward to playing a lot of side deck meta cards, and everyone's forgetting about Changes Appearance. It's a good card. When the monster that's on the less attack is summoned, period. Well, apostrophe, semicolon. Banish that monsters. Then your opponent banishes all cards with the same name as the card from their hand and deck. This card's huge. It's pretty good against Ultigeist. It's pretty good against Salamangreat. It's pretty good against a lot of decks, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players kind of forgot about this card. That's why the card price is so low. Well, that's why you watch my channel. Changes Appearance is a pretty good card. I highly recommend you guys go in and pick it up. Get your PlayStation Supers. They're dirt cheap right now. It came out in Turbo Pack Booster 6. Like, wait, hold on one second. Did it have any higher print things? It's a super rare Turbo Pack Booster 6 and Gold Rare, Rare, Secret Rare, and Legendary Collection Kaiba. Maybe that might be the reason why I went down in value. The problem is old school hard to get card or Secret Rare. I don't know. They're both pretty. Whatever. Winged Dragon of Raw Spear Mode. So Spear Mode over here from the Ultra Rare from the Duelist Pack Battle City, the original Spear Mode, is $38. Spear Mode from Circuit Break, the Super Rare, the limited edition card, the card that came in one of the variant cards from Circuit Break. Oh, you know, $11. The crazy thing about this card is this card didn't come inside Circuit Break. It came as a variant for the limited edition, special edition Circuit Break. That's where this card came in. This card costs more than buying the Circuit Break. So if you can find a special edition version of Circuit Break, like this over here, you might want to consider getting it because you have a chance of getting Spear Mode. Now, let's be honest. You open Circuit Break. Let's say, crack it right down the middle. You get about 5 Spear Modes. It's about $50. You're paying over here if you play by TCU Play's insanely high sealed price. It's $80. So you still need $30 in value. How can you get $30 in value? Well, you pull it evenly matched, also Dragon. Even the Strudo is like a $3 card. It's pretty good. And they got a lot of other good stuff. There's a lot of other good stuff actually in this set. So I don't know. I mean, the price after that goes relatively low, but it still has a lot of great cards. Metaverse is another great card. That's like a good staple card. You can still get an Ultigeist deck core, Akashic Magicians run 2s. I'm rooting for you. Moving up next, Drill and Lockbird. Drill and Lockbird went high in value. Started going low in value. Started hitting around $40-something. High 40s. Looking at market prices, roughly around $54. Looking at Ultimate Rare Drill and Lockbird, it's at $58. It's only going to get high, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players forget about that. I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players ignore the fact that this card is a phenomenal card until just recently, boom, it hit the meta this weekend, and everyone's like, oh no, I need to get Drill and Lockbirds. OTS Pack 1 Super Rares are about $24, higher than the $21 market price. The Ultra Rare Drill and Lockbirds are about $20 to $21, higher than the $19 market price. Star Strike Blast Original Rare Drill and Lockbird is $40. The next one after that is $55 for a rare. Someone's trolling, my friends. But looking at the Ultimate Rare Drill and Lockbird, it's the best version to get. Came out in OTS Tournament Pack 8. Hopefully you have your playset. This card was really low, and so I think I made a video. Maybe got a lot more eyes on it. And a lot more Yu-Gi-Oh players realize it's a hand shot that came out of an OTS pack. Why does that sound so familiar? A hand shot from an OTS pack? Oh yeah, because Ghost Ogre is a hand shot from an OTS pack. And now that we can no longer get OTS Tournament Pack 5, Ghost Ogre is $76 to $77 higher than the $75 market price. For the longest while, Ghost Ogre hovered around $71. For the longest while. Now, Can we be honest with ourselves and say that Ghost Ogre didn't see much play throughout this weekend, last weekend, the weekend before that? Can we just be honest about it? It's not a bad card, but a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are opting to take out Ghost Ogre and put in an effect filler. That's what we're seeing. With that said, due to the fact that it's a good hand trap still, and OTS Pack 5 you can't really get, Yu-Gi-Oh players are not turning around selling their Ghost Ogres, and that's why it's maintaining a high value. Sounds familiar? I guarantee you Joe and Lockbird is going to hit a price point, if not higher, than Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This is all going to happen until Konami finds a way to rectify the hand trap situation in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Until that happens, Ghost Ogre is going to maintain to be in a high value card, and it might even keep higher, and Joe and Lockbird is going to do the same exact thing. Moving forward, Dark Bribe. What? Why is this card here? Bunch of commons. There's a super rare. We'll go see the super rares. Super rare is also $4 on the market price. It's around like $3 for super rare Dark Bribes. It came out as a promo, didn't it? Is that the promo version? No. Wait. Hold on a second. Battle pack. Rare, common. Oh, there's a bunch of printings of this card. Hold on a second. What's the super rare Dark Bribe looking at? Okay. No, that's not it. I'm pretty sure this card came out as a promo. And I could be wrong now. Now I feel like I'm wrong, but I'm not. Where's super rare Dark Bribes? Okay. I thought it came out as a promo. Looking at Dark Bribe from Dark... I'm like 99% sure this card came out as a promo. Anyway, Dark Bribe from Dark Legends is crazy high in value. Market price has a card roughly around $17. But looking at it, for unlimited, lightly played, it's about $16, near $17. Dark Bribe is still a relatively high expensive card. Maybe it's because it came on Dark Legends. I can't see this card seeing much play, but it is definitely an expensive card. If you have a Dark Legends, Dark Bribe, realize you have some money. Magical Musketeers is something everyone forgot about. Remember in the beginning of the video when I said about Dark Neostorm? And I said, hey, Magical Musketeers is going to be pretty good. You know, well, it's going to get some support. A lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players initially got excited when we heard about the support in Dark Neostorm for the OCG. We saw Caspar and Starfire go up higher in value. Looking at it now, they cool down. Look at the market price. Caspar with $11 price point is about 9s. I'm sorry. Starfire, $8 price point. It's about 7s. These are going down in value because I think Yu-Gi-Oh players are forgetting the fact that we might be getting support for Magical Musketeers in Dark Neostorm. Now, would they be meta? Looking at the OCG prices, no. But who knows? TCG is a lot different. We have a lot of different things, and who knows what happens with Magical Musketeers if they can become good or not. All I know is I got my deck core. Hopefully, you guys have yours. It was relatively inexpensive. These got up in value, so they might be a little bit more. But besides Casper and Starfire, the rest of the deck core is dirt. It's like dirt cheap. Wiretap, ultra rare, is $2. Wiretap super rare, 78 cents. Which version do I like? Both. They're both really good, to be honest with you. I like both wiretaps, and I think that any Yu-Gi-Oh player that's playing any deck that wants to stop Red Reboot, well, they don't care as long as it says wiretap and stops Red Reboot. Also came out as a common OTS, and yeah, that's it. Legacy of the Duelist is a really cool card that I did a live stream last night, and there's someone brought this up to me, and it was a really good card. I actually was taken back by it. Came out on Duel Saga only. Market price has a card roughly around 91 cents, and it's actually 50 cents. 65 cents. Legacy of the Duelist is when your monster declares an attack, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls, negate that attack, and if you do, destroy the card. Each player can only set one spell trap card from their hand per turn. Monsters cannot attack the turn they were special from the extra deck. During the draw phase, before you draw, you give it your normal draw, and if you do, add one monster from your grave to your hand. There's a lot going on with Legacy Duels and with this card's effects all over the place. And I think maybe this, somewhere in the future, this card will see play in our meta. If that does become the case, with it being a Duel Saga card, well, there's not many walls. And I mean, even though we have 5 pages on the market, it wouldn't be surprising to see this card get bought out. It wouldn't be surprising to see this card hit a high value. Up next, Infinite Impermanence. Now, I always talk about Infinite Impermanence on the market. And every time I talk about it, it's when something changes. Let's talk about right now. Secret Infinite Impermanence has a $94 market price. Looking at Infinite Impermanence Unlimited, it's about 100. I mean, 99.98. First edition, 99.99. It's fair to say Infinite Impermanence is a $100 secret rare. $100. Now, be the fact that Infinite Impermanence is not playing every single deck, right, Pendulums? It's not. But it's still a $100 card. And unfortunately, it's one of those situations in which if you have it, good. It's a good card. You should play it. If you don't have it, don't buy it. It's $100 a card. And you need 3. The crazy thing about Infinite Impermanence, in April, we're going to be able to get a reprint of Infinite Impermanence. Hopefully Konami doesn't short print us But if you've been playing this game for a while, you know how this company works, and we're gonna get short but not infinite permanence. Konami might, if enough people flip out about it, Konami might reveal something saying, "Oh, come on, we don't guarantee ratios or whatever." But we know the truth, Konami. One infinite permanence per case out of a whole case study, and a bunch of cases being cracked open, and all the ratios of clocked in by my Yu-Gi-Oh nerd friends. And, it could be random. You could open a pack and get 8 infinite permanents. But you're not going to. 1 per case, most likely. I'm hoping 1 per box. I really am. I think that's a really better ratio. Alright, comment question of the day. Comes from Aaron Smith. Hashtag question for VC. Yeah, you could do the Q for... Anyway. What's your favorite card in GOAT format? And do you have any spicy text? Also, I hear so many people argue about Exarium being legal or not. It came out before Cyber Dragons, so wouldn't that make it legal? And sorry for the last question. I think I heard you saying that Konami won't let OTS stores host GOAT tournaments. I've been asking my locals if they would host one, and they keep putting it off. So are they not allowed to? Alright, so you got like a bunch of questions here, so let's enter it slowly. My favorite card in GOAT format, hands down, my favorite card is Ultimate Rare Ring of Destruction. 1, it's a phenomenal card, and 2, it looks really nice. I also like Ulti Pot of Greed. Because it's beautiful and it's a great card. But that and Ring of Destruction. Ring of Destruction has saving more. Pot of Greed has allowed me to do more, I guess. But I like Ulti Ring of Destruction. It came out in Legendary. It came out in the Kaiba pack as an Ultimate Rare. Get the first edition. Do not get unlimited. Splurge a little more. It's worth it. Spicy text. I have 2 GOAT decks. I'll probably do a GOAT deck profile on my channel in the near future. I have some guys in my shop that also play GOATs as well. So I'll see if I can get their deck profile so we can show it in the near future. As far as Exarium being legal... yes, it is. People arguing about Exarium being illegal is people who are about to get gamed by losing to an Exarian. Of course it is. Absolutely. People are freaking out about this card. And the last question, I think I heard you say that Konami won't let OTS stores host GOAT tournaments. They will not. GOAT tournaments are unsanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh events. As far as in Konami's eyes, locals can never, ever host an unsanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh event. Locals can request to ask for approval to host an alternative event, be it a GOAT format tournament, but they will instantly get denied by Konami. You're not allowed to host these events, say Konami. You can still try emailing them. Maybe you'll have better luck than some other OTS store owners, but for the most part, GOAT tournaments are not sanctioned Konami tournaments. There's no Konami rules set for them, and we all kind of know the rule set. Backward priority, no priority, all that fun stuff. You go first, you draw extra card, unbalanced Yu-Gi-Oh! I love it, but unfortunately, this is the case with this game. Your locals is probably putting it off because they're trying to figure out a way to go on the DL, go, hey Bill, come here, come over here. Frank, you too, man. You guys got GOAT decks? Alright. Listen, 7 o'clock Sunday, come to the shop, get ready to play GOATs. I'm gonna hold the tournament. Alright, go tell your friends. Only GOAT friends. No rats. That's how it works with GOAT tournaments. I just got in today. Hold on a second. I just want to cover some stuff. My OTS packs. Stores get these, and they really, really do enjoy these. And by the way, if anyone's watching from a establishment, a corporation, if you want to know why I get them at my house, I can't show my address and information. There's a sticker that puts all my boxes because I had such a huge problem with FedEx. Let me do a little side story in case someone wants to stitch me out or a company's watching. I have such a huge problem with FedEx sending these to my business at 8 in the morning. I mean, literally, 8 in the morning, they drop these off. They don't tell me nothing. They don't leave no card. I have so much problems with that. They now just send these to my house. And I put these in my backpack, and I bring them to my store. This happens with a lot of things. I mean, tons of things. My Wizard of Coast stuff, my distributor orders. They go to I live, walking-wise, 15 minutes. Driving-wise, a minute from my store. So I live really close to my store. But, yeah, it's a little side note. As far as OTS packs, stores get these and like these and want to give these out to the players. And they run a lot of sanctioned Yu-Gi-Oh! Events with these. OTS stores cannot run sanctioned events if they lose these. And these are great for getting new Yu-Gi-Oh! Players in, for giving to Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that win their events as entry. Stores save tons of money with these packs to help promote the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! In their store. It is amazing. It is absolutely insane. And in order to if you run a GO tournament and someone finds out, Konami, that's it, you're done. That's why your store's putting it off, and that's why your store's worried. I know I'm so adamant about this because I want to run a Go tournament personally in my shop really badly, but I can't. Also, ARG was going to run a event, and we got a letter from Konami saying stuff. That's the thing. I don't mind. Whatever. Okay. Star Deck, Speed Duel, Star Decks, Destiny Masters, and Duels of Tomorrow. Came out January 24th. A couple of people played it. I played. I have about 4 Speed Duel decks. My kids each have one, and they love Speed Duels. It's fun for them, and it's fun for me, to be honest with you. Competitive Speed Duels? What do you mean? There's only a Kyber deck that's tier 1, and an Amazon deck that's tier 1.5 at its best day. Best hands, Kyber deck bricks, and even then, you're playing at a 1.5 versus tier 1. This is unbalanced, Konami. You need to fix this fast. You had a Speedo release celebration that, for the most part, was a decent event. I love the Konami pens. Players loved it. I love the pads. Players loved that even more than the pens, which is weird. I think the pens are better. The playmats were gorgeous, even though they should have been full size with the scaled down field. I think players would enjoy that more. Still, overall, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players enjoyed the Speed Duel release celebration. They was really excited about it. Unfortunately, it comes out on the 24th for OTS stores, and the pre-sale of and the first Speed Duel set comes out the 29th. 2 months, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players have to play with a star deck for Speed Duels. This is unacceptable, Konami. If you want to promote Speed Duels, how about you bump up the release date of Speed Duel Arena Lost Souls? This is insane, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Players shouldn't have to stand for it. Once again, I love Speed Duels, but you can't distance yourself from a starter deck and then to a booster set this far apart. It makes no sense. And I really wish Konami released the starter deck and Speed Duel Arena Lost Souls booster boxes at the same time. It would actually create a meta, and to be honest with you, cards like Champions Vigilance is pretty busted. And unless we have a better way to counter that, you need to hit that on a side ban list. Just throwing it out there. Now, let's talk about something really important. By the way, sorry to everybody whose names are over here. I just wanted to... Anyway. I got this in the other day, and it looks like it checks out. So I'm going to read it to you guys, and I'm going to give you guys what I think about this. Miguel says, "Hello, V. Do you have a minute? This is very important. I'm from Brazil, and I'm trying to reach YouTubers that I follow to show the current Brazil situation about Summon Sorcerers. We're having some serious problems involving our distributors. Go figure. Which sent an email today advising the OTS owners that Summon Sorceress is illegal at official events, since we don't have any notice of Soul Fusion Special Edition here. Once again, guys, it's February, almost near May. They don't have Summon Sorceress legal yet in South American Yu-Gi-Oh! Events. Summon Sorceress. It's not legal at the South American Yu-Gi-Oh! Event. This is unacceptable by distributors or by Konami or both. Not only this, but Cybernetic Horizon Special Edition is over 5 months late. We still don't get it as I write this. And we don't have any kind of preview by Devor. Only distributor in Brazil. They don't have one distributor. Okay. Hell, our OTS made the Savage Strike sneak peek last Saturday. That's right. In Brazil, last Saturday they were cracking out the OTS, the sneak peek for Savage Strike. We're both TCG, right? Like 2 weeks after its release. Since the OTS didn't get the material before, many players here use import cards from other countries since we received the set over a month late from its official worldwide release. And now Konami said we can't use it here. My decks don't even run Summon Sorcerers, but this is insulting. I want to get them YouTube ads. Come on, boys! Get me demonetized. I mean, the distributors can't even do their job delivering the sets at the release date. So people who play with competitive need to import the cards. And now they are punishing the players for the crappy service from his distributor, Devere. Many players from Brazil are afraid of this being a case like Legendary Hero decks. They released it here after the ban list, so no Rongo. Even though it's a degenerate card, but you get my point. Can you help showing our situation here? I don't have any view range, so I'm calling for the help of YouTubers that I follow. And then I reply back. I'll definitely mention this. Don't know if other YouTubers would, but I'll definitely mention this and help you out there, Miguel. This is horrifying. The fact that this is happening in the TCG is downright messed up. Now, we can argue, if you are European, well, V, I didn't get my my summon sorcerers when you got yours ultra rare. And to the point, you're right, I think it's stupid. I really do. And I'm glad that whole setup is gone. Hopefully we can both get at the same time moving forward. But it should be all the TCG. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't anyone agree? Summon sorcerers is now legal in Europe with their special edition that they've been received. In the South America and Brazil specifically, where he's coming from, where he's talking about, this is not right. This is messed up. And for this company, DeVere, or maybe Konami, South America, we should really talk about, this is downright upsetting. The fact that these players have to be punished and have to import their cards is not fair and not right. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players shouldn't have to deal with this kind of crap. TCG is one, and OCG is one over here. It ain't TCG, but South America doesn't get this. Europe doesn't get that. TCG, no, shipping delay. We'll give it to you later. None of this is acceptable. Listen, I feel like Konami is dealing with an ever-growing game. Konami definitely is dealing with the players that used to play Magic the Gathering and other card games. Maybe even Dragon Ball Super with the Broly Storm decks. I know they're out already, but you gotta tell a lot of Broly Storm players that paid a lot of money for Max Ready Broly Storm that their deck gets hit, and they're gonna play this new variant of Broly Storm with the new promo card, and that's a whole different thing because distributors are forcing card shops to buy even more old product to get these promos that are overly priced. So those players might be coming into the TCG as well. Or just new players coming in through Duel Links, Speed Duels. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is growing. There's no doubt in my mind. Regions are hitting higher numbers than ever done before. It is huge. So maybe Konami has problems with shipping. I'll give you that, Konami. How long, though? Because this guy's been waiting, what, 5 months? 5 months? Unacceptable. Not only this person, but his country has not had this Yu-Gi-Oh! Product. Late release date in the TCG? Listen, we took it on the nose with those decks because there was a storm. Every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player couldn't complain about it because we realized the hero decks, there was a storm in North Carolina. Okay, we get it. You know what? No big deal. It came out late. Unfortunately, it happens. But what's the excuse for the guys over here in Brazil that they can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Up to date? They have to play out-of-date old Yu-Gi-Oh! And they have to play that for their regionals. Not just for regular locals, but for their regionals. And guess what? A couple of months we have nationals. What's Brazil going to do for nationals without summon sorcerers? Can they not play that? Can Brazil play anything like in Savage Strike yet? I know they just got it. When's the legal date? When we're here in the TCG, we're already up to the Structure X Soul Burner. Do they even have that yet? These are questions that Konami definitely needs to answer, and this is why I'm really big on, like I said, if Konami watches my video, another video, whatever, I'm really big on Konami reaching out to a content creator or somebody to express their views. And then that somebody can go and separate from Konami and express why this is happening, give a reason why this is happening. This is why I'm huge into this, because Konami has a lot of answers they need to give to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Players currently right now in South America. This is messed up. This is your company. You have a lot of new players? Good. Take care of them. This is not fair that you have to do this to this guy and his player base. You are purposely screwing over everybody in South America with bad shipping dates. The players have to import their cards. It's not fair, guys. And I think that, unfortunately for this guy in Brazil, this might continue until this company realizes that this is a big deal. Or maybe they realize that they're going to lose money, because that's where Konami responds. Don't get it twisted. It's a company. They want their money, and this is where they respond. Konami here in TCG has been doing, for the most part, been doing good, even though distributors here are terrible as well. Konami. Look into them. How about you go talk to your distributors? But down in South America, evidently the case is a lot worse. Hopefully Konami can wrap control over these. Hopefully they can do something. This is terrible. And once again, I have a couple of solutions, but what's saying those solutions if Konami won't hear it or Konami won't communicate? How about making your own distribution company? How about finding another distribution company in both South America and, let's be honest, here in the TCG that takes care of only stores? Only stores. How about that? Simple. I don't want to hear about distributors sending stuff to Target, Walmart. I don't want to shoehorn that in this situation, but this is the problem we're having distributors all over the place. They're getting too greedy, Konami. Fix it. Because this is hurting your player base. That's growing. And if you want more growth, you need to take care of your players, or it's going to stop, and you're going to become the next Magic the Gathering. Don't let this happen, please. Get on top of this. Or you will become Wizard of the Coast, losing tons of players, making false accusations, and just for the most part, crushing in on your own bigness, your own hugeness yourself. Wizard of the Coast went from 20 million players to 8 million players. Konami, you can lose a lot more faster if you keep this up. Get on top of this, hopefully fix this. Players, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button and comment below. Let me know what you guys think. It's your boy V. You guys have a great day.